Nigel! Edmund! He's...
I'm so sorry, Lyndon.
I never should have joined the guild. He told me, but I wouldn't listen.
It isn't your fault. Your brother was killed before we came to Westmarch.
That dagger looks very familiar.
Take it with you. I know it's difficult, but we must go.
Thanks for taking a look.
You do not know.
Stay armed, stay alive. That's what I always say.
Your blade.
What you...
Could it be the place
I mustn't. Adrian, what you have no... Chelsea, you know, saucy.
I grew up... I used...
Oh, what a fox.
I don't feel...
Now that Urzael is dead, I'm going to Bramwell.
It is not
I
safe.
don't care.
What is it?
I have killed Urzael and destroyed the Reapers. The people of Westmarch can begin to rebuild. Lorath and I now go to the Blood Marsh. Adria is there, and she knows how to find Malthael. Once she tells me where he is, I will end her life.
We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe. Now Theo found it all the same.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
Not enough spirit.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the Blood Marsh that will lead us to the mainland. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as...
Run, Adria. I will still catch you.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
I know what I'm going to do.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
Father could never understand. He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter. Do you know what fear is? Fear of who you are. Fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. No, he could never understand it. People look to you as a savior. Have you ever thought about the lives you've taken? They were fathers, lovers, daughters.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me take a look.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil.
They asked me what I see when I look into the fire. I see a burning man. I see a burning witch. I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything. What hope do the works of men have against such all-consuming hunger? I gave myself to the flames.
I must find another guide stone to determine which sigil is the correct one. This is not the right passage.
have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods by another name, and their ruined civilization in the west. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the record of this single tome?
Well, this isn't the right entrance.
Take this for your trouble.
My burden is too great.
Want a recommendation? What would you like?